Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Wednesday, May 1st. It's the 1st of May. Upon entering, you encounter a colossal queen bee bound to a platform with chains. Anxious worker bees encircle her, emitting buzzing sounds, while her eyes fixate on you with both suspicion and trepidation. So convince her of your intentions. We are going to roll charisma. Reminder, persuasion. We have no persuasion. And I believe we do not have a charisma additive. So we are just going with a 9. And again, our charisma is a net of 0. So that is a 9. Let's find out what that is. She hesitates to trust you after witnessing the gang member's cruelty. Convince her that you are here to help and gain her cooperation in overthrowing the gang's control. So if your virtue is 3 or more, which we have 6, gain a +1, so this is actually a 10. If you have honey in your inventory, we do not. We have a honey key, but we do not have any honey. Take a -2 penalty. If you have 5 or more bee helpers, we do have exactly 5. Gain a +3, so this is actually 13. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what we needed. If the result is 13 or more, your words, tone, and body language resonate with the queen bee, and you see understanding and appreciation in her eyes. She seems to grasp your intentions and emits a gentle, approving buzz. She buzzes to communicate with the worker bees and informs them not to harm you unless you hurt her. So the next thing we need to do is free her from her chains. We're doing dexterity rolls. Reminder, locksmith. We don't have locksmith. And there are several thick break and unbreakable chains locked to the queen's legs. You must continue to attempt freeing until you have achieved 4 successes. So thankfully on dexterity we have a +4. So we're gonna roll this several times and find out exactly what we got going on. So 6 + 4 is 10. Between 6 and 11, the queen bee's agitation and the complexity of the chains hinder your efforts. You'll need to be patient and focused to free her successfully. If you failed to persuade the queen, reduce your health by blank. It doesn't have by how much. Try again until you have 4 successes. So looks like 11 or lower. We're just gonna have to keep re-rolling and we'll see if we ever get a 5 or less, which that will only happen if I roll a 1 because we have a +4. So let's find out. That's another one, nothing happens. Another 10, so a 3 + 4 is 7. Same thing, nothing happens. All right, and a 5. We're just gonna keep rolling for no reason, apparently. There we go, 16, that is a 20. As you unlock one of the shackles, the queen rears back with such intense power, she breaks another of the chains. Gain 2 successes, keep going until you have 4. So we have 1, 2 successes. And let's go again. That is another 20. 16 + 4 is 20, so that's another 2 successes. We have 4 successes. Once you have 4 successes, the queen jubilantly shakes off the final shackle, moving around with newfound freedom. However, her moment of relief is short-lived as her expression quickly transforms into anger, fueled by her desire for revenge. And for revenge. Guess where that's from. We will find out what that revenge is for tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Thursday, May 2nd. Blight Deathclaw and his entire gang burst into the chamber, determined to stop you. The queen, spotting their intrusion, commands the worker bees to attack. Chaos ensues as swords clash and bees buzz through the air. Blight, with a personal vendetta against you, locks into your presence and charges in your direction. See special combat instructions. So we have a special combat today. The chamber becomes a chaotic swarm of bees, making it difficult to engage in combat without harming the innocent creatures in the confusion. Today, combat will operate in the following ways. The number of bee helpers you've acquired along the way will help you in the chaos. You will make an intellect roll to avoid confusion during combat. And we get to add intellect plus bee helpers. That's really nice. So that's a total of +6 for making sure we're not confused. And confusion will cause you to do less damage, etc. So let's go ahead. we need to get greater than or 13 or greater in order to actually hit. And then we have to roll for confusion, and then we have to continue doing this until we do a total of 30 damage. And then our defense roll if we don't hit each round. So we just keep doing rounds. So let's go ahead and start. We have an attack of +4 on this. So 7 + 4, definitely not enough. That's an 11. So we don't even bother with confusion because we did not hit. And so now we're going to defense. We have a +6 on defense. And that's going to be 23. We need to get a 13 or more, so no damage this round. Next round, attack roll. That is a 6 + 4. That's a 10. Okay, straight to defense roll. 20, natural 20. Well, I'm going to take that as our bonus right there. So again, they missed me. We're just not hitting each other at all. That is a 9 + 4 is 13. That is just enough. So now we need to roll for confusion. That's an intellect. So 6 plus, where is it? +6. So that's a 12. And we need at least a 10. I think is less than you are confused. So yes, we need at least a 10 for that. So we're good. We finally get to roll some damage. All right. 2d8 + 1. Yes. So that's going to be 8 damage. And I think let's just, since we've hit, let's go ahead and use all of our surges for the add a d4, the solar flare. We're going to add 3d4 to this damage roll. So that is +2. So we had 8. So that's 10, 12, +4 is 16. Very nice. So I'm going to go 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16. And not defeated, so it attacks. So it attacks, we have to roll defense. 17 + 6 is plenty of defense. So we're going to start over. Attack roll, 17. What was that again? +4 is 21. Plenty. We're going to roll for confusion. 5 + 6. All right, we're still okay. Now we're going to do our damage. That is 5 + 3 is another 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 24 damage so far. It's going to attack us again. And we got a 12 plus our 6 defense. That's plenty. We're good to go. Attack again. 11 + 4 is 15. That's plenty of attack. Roll for confusion. Oh, of course. We got a 1. And that's all right. So what? Confused, reroll damage. So we're going to roll. Basically, we have disadvantage on damage. So the lower of these two rolls. So that is a 7 + 5 is 12. Or it's going to be the 12 because that's much better. So 12 damage, which is plenty, right? We were at 24. Yeah, 12 damage. That is plenty. They are defeated. Once you defeat the enemy, collect D10 amber for defeating the enemy. Where's my D10? Here we are. 6 amber. So we are up to 54. 54 amber, and we didn't even take any damage. That is awesome. Or I should say Syl. I keep saying we, but that's all right. Syl did not take any damage in this combat. That's awesome. That is the end of today. Thank you for joining me. We'll see what happens continuing this story tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Friday, May 3rd. You stand victorious over Blight Deathclaw as he surrenders. Wretch and ruin, I give up. What are you going to do now, turn me in? The authorities will just let me right out. Release me and I promise you won't see me again. I've learned my lesson. Just don't let the queen bee have me. She'll kill me and eat me for what I've done. He's a little doggy. All right, so we have to choose to turn him in, release him, or let the queen bee have him. Well, Syl being, again, a paladin-esque character, I believe will probably turn him in, being very lawful good, if you will. So let's see. Turn him in, gain 1 virtue. Syl now has 7 virtue. You hand Blight over to the authorities in Ardenstone in the hope that the system works and he remains locked up. Ideally, he will be rehabilitated and find honest work when released. However, it's possible that he could pull strings among the right people in the system and get free. Either way, you are not the judge and jury. Nor are you the executioner. You are given a reward of 20 amber. Very nice. 20 amber. That brings us up to 74 amber. And that is all for today. So, thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. And happy Star Wars Day! May the 4th be with you! Today is Saturday, May 4th, Star Wars Day. Or it might be Sunday, May 5th, but in that case, too late. In any case, I'm wearing my Boba Fett shirt today. My favorite Star Wars character, Boba Fett. I don't have a Star Wars hat. I need to rectify that at some point. But in any case, on to the quest calendar. You rummage through the slave master's quarters and discover a locked chest tucked away. If you have the honey key, it unlocks this container. I do have the honey key! So we are just doing that. We're just unlocking a chest today. Hey, that's awesome. Rewards on Star Wars Day. If you have the honey key, unlocks this chest. You place the key, I misspelled the key, into the keyhole. You turn it until it clicks. When the chest opens, a venomous dart pricks your hand. Roll Constitution. All right, reminder danger sense. So we have a +2 there and a +2 there. So this is a +4 to this roll. That's a 5. That makes it 9. Well, I would prefer not to be poisoned. So let's go ahead and use the bonus roll that we gained the other day and re-roll this and hope for a better roll. There we go. 13 +4 doesn't matter. You avoid the trap. The treasure inside will be revealed on the next page. All right, well, that's all. Again, have a wonderful Star Wars Day, and I'll see you tomorrow, or Monday, actually. All right, bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Monday, May 6th. The treasure chest contains a marvelous artifact of power. So all we do today is choose one of the artifacts of power to take and add to our inventory, our equipment. So we have a bark cap armor, and it is armor. I should pull this up so I can see what we have access to. So we have armor, a cloak, and a ring. Armor, cloak, and ring. So I could pick any one of these. And it looks like wisdom is the addition on all 3 of them. So either way, we're going to get a bonus to wisdom, which is nice. That is very nice. All right, so armor will give us +1 defense. That's the bark cap armor, which we really don't need. We got +6 defense. The cloak of feathers would give us +1 attack. That would be nice. That would give us a +5 total. And the winged ring would give us +1 wisdom and +2 to max health. And we already have +7 to max health because of my item from last year, from completing last year. So the thing I think that would be best would be the cloak of feathers. So we're going to go ahead and choose the cloak of feathers, and I will cut that out after tomorrow because I'm going to need the back of this page for tomorrow potentially. So that is all for today. We have chosen the cloak of feathers. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Tuesday, May 7th. The Queen Bee expresses immense gratitude, and some of her loyal bees wish to join you on your journey. So we get to hire a bee helper, and we could hire both of these. So this one will give us a +2 to Constitution if we needed it. for 15 amber, and this one would give us a plus D4 to strength. Now we have a total of plus 4 strength already, plus a reroll with Royal Might. So I don't know that it's worth it to get the Warrior Bee. So let's go ahead and get the Worker Bee for 15. So that'll bring us down to 64, 59. 59 amber left, which is a good chunk of amber, and we will be getting the Worker Bee. I'm going to do this so I don't forget. And now I can cut out the Cloak of Feathers from yesterday. Cool. All right, well, that is all for today. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today, we have a little bit of a different background because we are moving. But, in any case, the heart of the Dead Sands Desert lies far ahead. Before embarking on the journey, you make a swift stop in Ardenstone to gather essential supplies. The arduous trek could span 7 days, with the harsh desert barren of sustenance and water. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is stop in Ardenstone, and then we have a choice of which path to take. So, stop in Ardenstone. Rest at the Haystack Hotel. The place offers lofts with giant mounds of hay to sleep on. You have the option to spend 5 credits to take a rest. Well, I think that is a good idea because we're down to 11 health at the moment. And so we're going to spend 5 credits. So that brings us down to 54 credits. And we're going to erase this and bring our health to full. So 17 plus 7 is 24. And then restore the health of all party members to full. Now he's still dead, but the lightning bug, we can erase the 1 damage that was done to the lightning bug, and everybody else is all right. Okay, regain all expended uses of abilities, which, there we go, Healing Light, we now have access to again. Regain all spell points where you don't have spells. Remove poison condition and curse condition. Change your equipment if you desire. Change your party members if you desire. Remove a single negative modifier caused by a wound. And that's all. So then we can buy supplies at Hazel's. Hazel is a friendly old bird who loves to tell stories as you shop. So we have meal rations that we can buy, and we have 7 meal rations currently, and then health potions. And Syl has 4 health potions, plus she can do Healing Light, plus she's got a good amount of defense. So I'm not too worried about that, but I think we'll go ahead and bring this in up to around 10 meal rations. So that'll be 3 more amber, so that'll bring us down to 51. And up to 10 meal rations. We're going to use some of them immediately because we're traveling. Okay, then should we take the coastal route or go through the mountains? And again, because Syl is a paladin, I think she would just go with the safer, more well-traveled route. So probably just the coastal route. So let's do that. Take the coastal route. Roll a d20 plus wisdom, and we have a +2 to wisdom at the moment. Reminder, survivalist. So that's a +4 total. 9 plus 4 is 13. And where are we? Coastal route between 7 and 13. Well, You navigate through the coastal route with some difficulty, blah, 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 consume 6 meal rations. I think it might be worth using, of course, that's only 1 less. Yes, I'm min-maxing here, or retconning. Let's see, if I even can increase wisdom by 1. I'm not sure I can. I cannot. And I don't have any trait boosters, so that's all right. I guess we'll do it. You navigate the coastal route with some difficulty. Though you face obstacles and minor delays, you find enough sustenance and water to survive, making steady progress until you enter the desert. You must consume 6 meal rations. Well, I maybe should have stocked up a little bit more, but that's all right. We have 4 left for the future, and that is all for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Thursday, May 9th. In the middle of the scorching heat of the unforgiving desert, a rhythmic hum can once again be heard from the tree spirit's hourglass. You pull it from your bag and find its glow growing more intense, pulsating with energy, until a surge of corrupted power bursts forth. So the first thing we have to do is endure the surge. Constitution, which we have a +2, and danger sense, so we have a total of +4. Let's find out what happens. Got a 10, that's a 14. The result is between 10 and 14, or 8 and 14. You managed to withstand the initial impact, but the intense energy leaves you weakened and struggling. Reduce your health by 1. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go for, we got this new bug here, the worker bee. I'm just gonna go for it and see if we can get +2 Constitution so that I can, since we got a 14, one more, well, that would be 2 more, but 1 more would make it so we don't lose any. So, nope, that is a heart, so that does not work. All right, well, that's all right. So we lose 1 health. And because we might lose another health, no, we're not going to lose any health. So that will bring us down to, Syl is now at 23 health. Okay, channel the energy. This is, as the surge of corrupted power courses through your body, you must concentrate on maintaining control and preventing the curse from overwhelming you, using your inner strength to resist its adverse effects. So we're going to roll Wisdom, and we don't have Arcane Adept, so this will be a +2. And then if you have a faintly glowing, radiant, brilliant hourglass, gain a +2. So that'll be a +4 on this roll as well. Oh, 4 + 4 is 8. If it is 14 or less, we are cursed. I don't think I have any way of re-rolling or adding to that. Certainly not enough to make a difference. Okay, well, the corrupted power resists your attempts to overcome it. It intensifies within you, causing a surge of chaotic energy that affects your control and precision. You are now cursed! All right, well, we have to cross off this cursed spot here. When asked to roll for one of your hero's traits, meaning one of these, then you must make this roll twice and take the lesser result among 2 rolls. This condition is removed during taking a rest or if you consume a cleansing crystal. I don't think I have a cleansing crystal, so we are just going to be, yep, I haven't glued this guy on yet. So we are going to be cursed for the foreseeable future. That is not cool. Well, it is what it is. So that is all for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Friday, May 10th. Amidst the scorching desert heat and arid air, a raging tornado windstorm suddenly whips into existence, adding further hardship to your already exhausting journey. Optional, use magic for protection, and I don't know that that's a good idea. Wisdom, no Arcane Adept, that's going to require quite a bit, so let's not do that. Oh, it's only available to heroes with spells or surges. Well, we do have surges, but I'm not going to bother. Okay, survive the tornado windstorm. We have a Constitution roll plus danger sense, so that's going to be a total of a +4. The sudden tornado windstorm creates a chaotic environment with fierce winds, flying debris, and blinding sand that threatens to overwhelm you. Your sense of danger must guide you through this perilous situation. And because we're cursed, we have to take the lower of 2 rolls. That is a 19. That's pretty awesome. It's well over 20, but that's definitely not going to be the one we're taking. 17. Hey, we still got a 21. With a 16 or more, your keen awareness of danger allows you to anticipate the storm's movements and find suitable shelter. You weather the storm with minimal difficulty, protecting yourself and your supplies. and even continue your journey once the worst has passed. All right, well, that wasn't so bad. I will see you tomorrow, as that is the end of today. All right, bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is either Saturday, May 11th, or Sunday, May 12th. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. If it's Sunday, anyway. Or happy early Mother's Day tomorrow, if you're watching this on Saturday. Anyway, as the winds subside, the shifting sands unveil a breathtaking sight. A grand floating island suspended in the heart of the desert, encircled by smaller isles and connected by a rope bridge leading to its peak. So what do you know of this floating island? That's the first thing we're doing. Okay, so we need to roll intellect, which we have a net of +1. That is not awesome. And again, we are cursed. Syl is cursed, so she has to roll twice and take the lower result. Okay, a sight of a floating island is a rare and mystical sight. Your scholarly pursuits may provide some insights into this phenomenon's nature, history, or significance. Here we go. We got a 3, which is probably the one we're going to take. And a 12. So 3 + 1 it is. That is a 4. So 7 or less, alas, you struggle to recall any relevant information, leaving you to approach this phenomenon cautiously without guidance. So the second thing we have to do is climb the rope ladders, which will be strength with a reminder of athlete. So that is a +4 for strength and a +2 for athlete. So Syl has +6 for this one, and again, we're rolling twice. So that's a 5, that's probably the one we're gonna take. And 19, so 5 + 6 is 11. That's still not too bad. Yeah, here we go. If the result is between 9 and 13, you climb the ropes steadily, but it's physically taxing, causing moderate fatigue. Reduce your health by 1. So Syl will take 1 damage, bringing her down to 22 health. Next, secure yourself with a rope. This is also intellect and survivalist, so at least on this one we got an additional +2, so that is a total of +3. And 2 rolls here, we got a 14 and a 15, so 14 being the lower one. 14 + 3 is 17. That's not too shabby. If the result is 15 or more, skillfully using a rope, you ascend rapidly and smoothly. Gain a +2 bonus to climb and cross the paths upward, number 4. So lastly, we will cross the rope bridges. And I didn't read this part, excuse me. The wooden paths and bridges don't look as secure as they could be. It is best to take some precautionary steps, which apparently Syl did. So, the rope bridges connecting the floating isles present a challenge that requires agility, balance, and physical prowess. You prepare to cross, focusing on your athletic abilities to navigate the swaying, narrow paths. So, with that +2 bonus, what is it? Dexterity, we have a +4, Syl has a +4, plus athlete, that's a total of +8 on this roll, which is pretty awesome. So, using the cursed 2 rolls, we've got a 5, which is probably the one we're going to end up taking, and a 3. No, it's not. 3 + 8 is going to be 11, which is at least not terrible. So, if the result is between 8 and 14, the wind howls around you and the bridge creaks and sways under your weight. You make your way across the bridge, but it's a challenging and slow process. All right, well, we got across without too much trouble. That is all for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a new week, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. My name is Mark. Today is Monday, May 13th, 2024. Upon reaching the summit of the floating island, a tranquil oasis greets you, offering a refreshing drink of water. As you quench your thirst, a group of hummingbirds emerges from the trees, displaying aggressive behavior as they warn you about the perils that lurk in this place. So we have an optional offering of a gift, and then we will attempt to reason with them. Well, I don't see why we won't offer them a gift, because it's only 3 amber. So let's go ahead and do that. The birds say, "Be cautious, stranger. This sanctuary is sacred to our kind, and outsiders are not welcome. You must leave this place at once, for danger awaits those who linger here," warns the lead hummingbird with an assertive chirp. The others, behind the leader, are readying their weapons. So we are going to spend 3 amber to offer a gift. This option is only available if you have the amber to spend, obviously. So we are going down to 48 amber. 48. You present a small token of goodwill to the hummingbirds and pull out 3 shiny amber as a gesture of friendship. Gain a +3 bonus to attempt to reason with them, number 2. Well, that's awesome, especially since we are still cursed. All right, attempt to reason with them. Roll a d20 plus charisma, reminder persuasive. Well, Syl is not very persuasive. She's intimidating, but not persuasive. And what was that again? Charisma. And she has very little charisma. That is a net of 0. So it's a good thing we have this +3. So here we go. +3 and on to the, if your virtue is less than 0, excuse me, I hadn't read this yet. You attempt to speak to the hummingbirds calmly and explain your intentions, trying to assure them that you mean no harm to this sacred place. If your virtue is less than 0, take a -4 penalty. Well, it is not. So we are going to, because we're cursed, take the lesser of 2 rolls, which is probably going to be this 3. Yay. And that's a 14, so 3 plus 3 is 6. If the result is 8 or less, well, let's see if we, first of all, can we possibly get to a 9 with everything that I have here? Charisma, 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 no. And I have no way of re-rolling that or anything. Well. Yep, that's it. Oh well. Okay. The hummingbird's hostility grows as they misinterpret your words. "You speak in riddles and deceit. Leave now or face our wrath," they command, making it clear that any further attempt to communicate may result in violence. You can attempt to stand your ground and confront them. Let's do that. Since she is very strong and has intimidating, and she can re-roll it. So here we go. Roll d20 plus strength. Strength roll, the lesser of these 2. First one is 11. And the second one is 13. So 11 plus 4 plus 2, so plus a total of 6, is going to be 17. If the result is 14 or more, your show of strength commands respect among them, while also warning that you are not an easy creature to defeat. They let you pass with a warning. All right, well, that is all for today. We bypassed this apparent combat that would have happened had we not passed that. Let's see, yeah. If it was a 13 or less, then they would mount an attack. See combat below. So, Syl successfully routed them. All right, well, that is all. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Tuesday, May 14th. Explore the lush oasis and verdant spots scattered atop the island to seek out the legendary guardian's presence. So we are going to start here at this X, and we're going to move around and see if we can find the legendary guardian. Let's go to 4 over here first and see what happens. Area 4, the desert's relentless heat and scorching sun rays beat down upon you, causing your skin to burn and your body to feel the pangs of exhaustion. Your survival instincts are tested as you strive to endure these harsh conditions. Roll Constitution plus Survivalist. So Constitution, we have +2. Syl also has Survivalist. So that is a total of +4. And again, we are still cursed, so the lesser of 2 rolls on each of these. That's a 4, that's probably going to be it right there. And a 5. So 4 plus 4 is 8. If it is a 13 or less, the sun overwhelms you and you succumb to severe sunburn and dehydration. Reduce your health by 1. Well, that was not a good start here. 21 HP. Okay, well, let's go over here to this little oasis-looking place in 3. A venomous plant hidden among the foliage suddenly lashes out. attempting to strike you with its toxic tendrils. Roll defense, reminder danger sense. So still has 6 defense plus danger sense, so that's going to be a +8 on this one. And, roll a 1. Well, there's no point in rolling again because 1 is the lowest. So 1 is an automatic fail, regardless of what we have. So the plant's tendrils catch you off guard, wrapping around your limbs and injecting potent venom. You are now poisoned. And I do not remember what that does. Do I have anything to remove poison? I do not. Here's antidote right here. Removes the poison condition. I'm going to have to look up what poison it does since there is not a reminder on here. But we will continue the day. Yep, we will continue the day as if that weren't the case because I don't remember what it does. So, continuing. We're going to go down here to number 2. While traversing the area, you suddenly notice subtle signs of a hidden danger. You stepped into a quicksand pit without realizing it. Oh, yay. Intellect plus danger sense. So that's going to be a total of +3 on this roll. That's a 2. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling terribly today. 2 plus 3 is 5. And this was area 2. It's a 10 or less. You're quickly sucked in, and the fear grips you. Your struggle only makes it worse. Reduce your health by 1. Once you give up and surrender to the pit, you can slowly move out of it. Well, this is not going well for Syl. 20 health. Well, the next area, let's go over to area 1 here. As you go through the floating islands, lush oases, and verdant landscapes, the whipping wind carries a sandstorm that blurs your vision and disorients your path. Roll Wisdom plus Survivalist. So Wisdom is +2 and Survivalist is also +2, so that's a +4 on a Wisdom roll. There's an 8 and the low, 8 twice. So 8 plus 4 is 12, which is 11 or more. Finally, we got a decent one. You keep your bearings despite the storm's fury, but proceed cautiously, knowing that one wrong step could lead you astray. All right, well, let's go up to 5 and see if the Guardian is here. The unrelenting sun beats down and the air is parched. Water is scarce, and the intensity of the heat threatens to overwhelm you. Roll Constitution, reminder Survivalist. And so again, +2, +2, so that's +4 on this roll as well. That is a 6. And that is an 18, so 6 plus 4 is 10. This was area 5. Constitution, huh? 13 or less. Is there any way I can get... Well, that would give me 12, which would not be enough. I would need 14. So we're just going to deal with it. The heat and dehydration take a severe toll on you. You feel dizzy, fatigued, and disoriented. You must consume 1 meal ration. So we're down to 3 meal rations, which is not good. I'm gonna have to buy back up the next time we have an opportunity. Okay, well, there is only one place to go left, and that is 6, so I'm assuming the Guardian is here. And yes, a suspicious tunnel made of hedges and plants lies before you. You may stop now or continue to explore before returning here. Well, we're going to stop now. And that is all for today. So, thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Wednesday, May 15th. Approaching a tunnel hidden within thick bushes, a distant hissing sound catches your attention. As you draw nearer, large and menacing plants come to life, lunging at you with a fierce hiss, intent on attacking. So we have some combat today. Just attack, damage, defense, and then constitution. And it looks like our constitution roll is going to be... we are poisoned if Constitution is less than this right here, if they hit us. So let's hope we don't get hit at all, because we're poisoned and we have whatever this is called that I can't remember at the moment. Cursed. Thank you, Sarah, off camera. All right, let's go for it. Attack roll. This is a +5, so that will be 15. And then our damage roll is 2d8 +1. That's going to be 14, 15. Nice. And a defense roll of 7 + 6 will be 13. And Constitution, and actually, just so I don't have to keep rolling this constantly, because of the curse, we are, I have to take the lower of 2 rolls each time. So let's just see if we hit. And that first one, she does hit and kill. So I'm not gonna worry about the Constitution roll. So the second one, we have an 8 + 5 is going to be 13. And then the damage roll is going to be 10 + 1, 11. And let's just check that now as well. So we have 13, that's perfect and plenty. So I'm gonna go ahead and check these off as killed. And we're gonna go ahead and do another attack roll. That is a 1. And we have no... Add D4 to a single defense or damage roll, so that's not gonna help. Nope. No way of re-rolling that. So that is just a miss. So there's no point in rolling damage. And so we have a defense roll of 1. Oh. And so we missed on that one. And Constitution roll, so the lower of these 2 rolls. So that's 14 + 2, that's a 16. And 19, so it's gonna be a 16 right here. Okay, so for that third one, we are going to be hit for 2. And again, I forgot to look up what poison does, so I'll do that before tomorrow and we'll make adjustments. But Scylla's going to take 2 damage and is not double poisoned, but you can't be double poisoned anyway. Oh, here it is, right there. If you are poisoned, at the end of each page, roll Constitution. If the result is 10 or less, reduce your health by 1. You can cure it with an antidote or by taking a rest. All right then. So I killed 2 enemies, so we get 1d4 + 1 amber. That's 3, so 4 amber and -2 health. So we have 18 health and +4 amber, which will bring us up to 52. Yes, my table is not very sturdy at the moment, so, and it won't be until we get all moved in the rest of the way. All right, I believe that is all. Okay, at the end of this page, at the end of the page, we have to roll Constitution. Wow, fumbling around this morning. That is a 19 + 2, 21. We do not have to reduce our health by 1. Alrighty, that's all. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Thursday, May 16th. You venture through the dense plant-covered tunnel to discover a colossal maze. Find your way to the opposite end, avoiding becoming lost in the labyrinth. Well, usually I like to go to every place, but this is quite a labyrinth, and I'm gonna have to just go with whatever. So, here we go. We're gonna do this, and should we take a right or a left? and often you want to just continue taking the same direction in order to not get lost. So let's go right first. And we're going to go through here, and through here, and through here. And, well, right will do nothing. So we're going to go into here, and we have 5. You are confronted by a perplexing image that warps your sense of direction. The walls shift, and the paths appear to multiply, with illusory effects that confuse and mislead. Roll Wisdom, reminder Arcane Adept. Not Arcane Adept. So, because of the curse, we're going to have to roll this twice. That is an 8, and take the lower result. That's a 3. Yay! So, we've got a total of 5 with the Wisdom bonus. If the result is 14 or less, the mirage overwhelms you, and you find yourself completely lost, wandering aimlessly, retracing your steps, and going in circles. Take a -2 penalty to all other rolls on this page. Well, yay. Okay, in that case, we are going to continue this and go up through here, and we'll take the right, which will lead us, well, into a dead end. So we'll go this way instead. And we'll take a right again, and a right again, and that also is a dead end, so we'll go through this way. And coming around, and we are at 4. Let's find out what's in 4. We have a barrier formed by dense overgrowth and vines has been enchanted to create a magical lock. You recognize that untangling the overgrowth in a specific pattern will open the path forward. Roll Dexterity, reminder Locksmith. Well, we don't have Locksmith, so we have a Dexterity +4, but the -2 from the Area 5 penalty, so we have a +2, and again, we have to roll twice. So that's a 12, and that is a 16, so we'll go 12 + 2 is 14, so it's between 9 and 16. This is Area 4. You manage to loosen some of the vines, but struggle with the more complex aspects of the lock. It takes time and effort, but eventually you make progress. All right, well, moving forward. Let's see here, we're gonna go through this way and around. Looks like we're almost there. Yay! All right, what does it say for 3? After emerging from the long and arduous maze, you come across a refreshing and spacious freshwater pond. You may stop now or continue to explore and return here when you are done. Well, let's not, because it looks like everything is just going to make things difficult. So, we're going to continue from here. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Friday, May 17th. After finally escaping the long and challenging maze, you stumble upon a vast and revitalizing freshwater oasis. However, your relief turns to concern as you notice the area is littered with piles of bones, hinting at the potential dangers that may lurk nearby. So, first we must examine the bones. Let's roll Intellect. And Syl is not an investigator, so we're going to roll Intellect, and still cursed. We have to take the lower of these two. That's a 15. And that is a 20. Nice. You know what? I don't know the rules for rolling. If you roll a 20, I'm going to take it anyway. But our result is the 15, which is plus, I totally lost where we were. +1. So that's a 16. Cool. Result is 16 or more. As you carefully examine the piles of bones, you try to piece together the events that led to these creatures' deaths. You're hoping to uncover any patterns or evidence that might reveal the cause and prevent you from meeting the same fate. The result is 16. Your investigative skills allow you to identify the likely cause of death. Rusted weapons are scattered amongst the piles, and bones are all crushed or broken, indicating a battle with a large and powerful creature. While searching, you find 3 amber scattered across the sand and a health potion in a tattered and torn sack by a body. So we got 3 amber, bringing us up to 55. and a health potion, bringing us up to 5 health potions. Now, what is wrong with the water? The water appears strangely colored and thick, and a scent of decay hangs in the air. Upon closer inspection, you notice a glimmering object at the water's bottom, seemingly an essential clue to the mystery of the deceased critters. Driven by curiosity, you plunge into the water to retrieve it. So we're going to roll Constitution, the minor danger sense. So we have a total of +4, and again, roll twice. So that's a 1, and there's no getting better than a 1 or getting worse than a 1. So that's an auto fail. The result is 8 or less. You know what? I'm just going to use this bonus right here, right now. And we're going to re-roll that. So we got a 12, which again, I don't know the rules for cursed and re-rolling. I assume you just have to roll once. Yeah. So 12 plus 4 is 16. Is that right? Yes. Despite the acidity of the water, you withstand the pain and manage to keep yourself submerged until you can pull out the shiny object. The item is an engraved piece of marble stone that has a riddle on it. Perhaps this riddle will help summon the Guardian, which I assume we're going to find out what that riddle is tomorrow. Now, we need to, at the end of the day, roll for poison, and I realized I forgot to do that yesterday, so we're going to do that twice right now. So, roll Constitution, so I have to roll this twice as well, so that's 13 and 4. 4 plus 2 is 6, which is 10 or less, so we reduce our health by 1. So that's 1, and now today's roll. That is an 8, and that is an 8. So 8 plus 2, right? Constitution, plus 2 is 10. Let's see if we want to... Yeah, so we don't have to, because I have to get 11 or more. So we're going to use the tough snail and hope to get an 8 or more, a red 8 or more. 1 shuffle and a cut. And we have, nope, that does not do it. So I believe I have 1 more. Yes, the bee, the worker bee that we just got. We're going to do another shuffle, cut, and hope for a black card. 7 or more. Awesome. So plus 2 Constitution. So we don't have to lose health for that one. And so 1 health for yesterday's that I forgot to do. Bringing us down to 17. And that is all for today. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar, and welcome to the weekend. It is either Saturday, May 18th, or Sunday, May 19th. The engraved stone reads as follows: "The slumbering serpent shall stir awake when these 2 words are uttered in unison. I can be sweet, I can be bitter. Ingest me, and your life may jitter. Silent as a whisper, swift as a dart. Beware, for I can stop a heart. Never seen until it's late. What am I that seals your fate? Well, ingest me. I don't know. Let's look at the next one. I'm countless in number, yet tiny in size. Between your toes, under sunny skies. Carved by wind, caressed by hand. A timeless sculpture, yet fleeting as a strand. What am I that covers the land?" Well, that sounds like dirt or rocks or something. Carved by wind, caressed by hand. A timeless sculpture. Well, let's see. Guess the answer to the riddles before checking the solution. Guess the answer to the riddles before checking the solution. Part 1. Any 4... Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to read that yet. Okay. I can be sweet, I can be bitter. So it has to be something that you can eat. And I mean, stopping a heart, never seen until it's too late, hiding in food or something like that. So it's got to be poison of some sort. So we'll go with that. I'm countless in number, yet tiny in size. So I'm thinking sand or dirt or rocks. Fleeting as a strand. That doesn't make any sense with that. A timeless sculpture. It's got to be stone. Like sandstone. Stone of some sort. Okay, so let's check this. So poison is correct. Any form of the word sand is a valid answer. Well, hey, I think I got both of those, right? Okay, so if you answered both riddles correctly, gain a +3 bonus to your strength rolls on the next page. So we're gonna have to remember that for tomorrow. So then we have to find a place to hide. So dexterity, reminder, stealthy. Not stealthy at all. Amid a tense situation, you opt to use the environment to your advantage. Aiming to, oh, we have to pick one of these. Find a place to hide, take a defensive stance, or ready your weapons. Well, I think, yeah, poison sand, huh? I think it's better to ready the weapons. He's got plenty of defense, probably don't need a bonus to that. So, ready your weapons. Roll wisdom, realizing the gravity of the situation. You use your wisdom to prepare your weapons, considering the strengths and weaknesses of your opponent. Let's roll wisdom. We got a 5. That's not going to be very helpful. And a 19. So, again, because we're cursed, we have to take the lower of 2. So 5 plus 2 is 7. If it's an 8 or less, you attempt to ready your weapons, but under duress of the situation, you struggle to optimally prepare for battle. Your weapons are not ideally positioned. Well, and I don't think I have anything that will add to wisdom. I do not. So that is all. Well, now we have to deal with our poison. Rolling Constitution. Twice, that's a 4, and that's an 18. So 4 plus 2 is 6, and that is 10 or less. So 1 more health lost. That's not cool. 16 health. However, we have a +3 bonus to our strength rolls tomorrow. Well, thank you for joining me today. And I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Monday, May 20th. From the heart of the oasis emerges a colossal and fearsome serpent, its massive form coiled in fury. With a mighty strike, the gargantuan creature lunges at you, a force that could overwhelm and crush you effortlessly. So we have a big boss here. Engage in combat. Combat today will operate in the following ways. Beware of the colossal serpent's immense size. Use your strength to withstand its crushing weight. Strength roll to avoid getting weakened. Being weakened will make you inefficient for defending yourself. So, we are going to roll attack, and if we hit, this snake has 35 health. If it is not defeated yet, then it attacks me. And then we have to roll strength. That will cause us to re-roll defense. And that will give us basically disadvantage on defense. So, and if it's less than the enemy's attack, reduce health by D4. And then repeat until we defeat it. Okay, well there we go. Let's go for it. This is going to be an attack roll, so +5. That is 19. That is plenty. And then we have a damage roll. And this is going to be 2d8 plus 1. And that is 6. So that's a 7. And I think I'm going to use, since I have 3 surges that I can add to damage, I'm going to use them all right now. So that is 7 plus 3d4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got 13 right here and no more surges for the day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I forgot we can use Healing Light, which we'll probably have to use this after today. Okay, so now we need to roll 1d4, excuse me. It's time for a defense roll. I'm gonna roll strength first, so I know now if I have to re-roll, if I have to do disadvantage. So strength, and I already have a disadvantage on strength. So that's a 9, and that is a 4. So 4 plus 4 plus our bonus from yesterday. So that's 8, that's going to be 11. And that is, wait, we're rolling strength, yes. 11 is enough. So we do not have to re-roll the defense roll, which is plus 6. So that is 16, or 15, excuse me, which is enough. And so we do not have to roll damage for the enemy. Okay, here we go. Next round of combat. 14 plus 5 is 19. That's plenty. And damage roll will be 6, 7, plus 1 is 8. So 8 more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're at 21 out of 35. Next is our strength roll, which is 10 or 5. That's too bad. 5 plus 4 plus 3. That's 9 plus 3 is 12. And that is plenty. Okay, cool. So again, 1 defense roll. That's going to be 12 plus 6 is 18. That is plenty. No damage again. Very nice. And we have an attack roll. 15 plus 5 is 20. That's plenty. Again, we're going to do some more damage. 2d8 plus 1. That, ooh, nice. So that's 7 plus 6 is 13. Plus 1, 14. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 14 plus another 10 is going to be, that's 25, that's 35. That is just enough to kill the snake. Awesome. Well, Syl, you did a wonderful job today, because now we didn't get any damage at all from that. Okay, once you defeat the enemy, recognizing your formidable presence, Nagaya, the Serpent Guardian, unfurls from her hole and adopts a new striking tactic to deal with you. Oh boy. Collect D12 Amber for defeating Nagaya. D12. That is a 4. That's not that great on the D12, but whatever. All right, that's going to go up to 59 Amber today. And still being poisoned, we have to roll Constitution and take the lesser of 2 rolls. That's a 19. And that's a 14. 14 plus 2 is 16, which is greater than 10. And so no health loss today. And I think also we're going to go, no, we still got plenty of health, 16 health. Let's not worry about it just yet. Okay, that is all for Monday. Cool. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day today. And thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Tuesday, May 21st. With unwavering determination, the serpent locks its eyes on you, ready to strike and devour you without hesitation. And it looks like we have a lot of just back-to-back-to-back rolls, which is a bummer being cursed, because every one of these is going to be at disadvantage, meaning taking the lesser of 2 rolls. Yay! So, dexterity, dodge. First we dodge. Okay. Dexterity is a +4. So we got a 3 there. It's probably not even less than a 3. 15. So 3 plus 4 is 7. It is a 14 or less. You try to dodge the attack, but your movement is too slow and predictable. Reduce your health by 1. Well, I will keep track down here of how much health we lose. All right. Strength. This is also a +4. That's an 18 and an 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Wow. Should I use that now? Let's go ahead and use Royal Might to re-roll this one. Yeah. That's a 9, which is still not quite enough. 9 plus 4 is going to be 13. That's 1 short. So, do we have anything that will add 1 strength? No. Well, that's too bad. We used Royal Might, so we can't use that again. Reduce health by another 1. Boop. All right, counterattack. We're gonna roll attack. That's a 13 plus 5 is going to be 18. If the result is 15 or more, you effectively counter. Talking is hard. Throwing the snake off balance and stopping its attack. Alrighty then. Distract. And that didn't have to be a disadvantage because that's an attack, it's not a trait roll. So, intellect, we've got a 6 and we've got a 9. So 6 plus 1 is 7. This was distract, intellect, that is 14 or less. Your attempt to distract the snake fails. It sees through your ruse and continues its assault, taking advantage of your failed attempt. Reduce your health by 1. We're gonna take some damage today. Predict, wisdom. That's a 14. Oop, I missed. And that's a 13. Hey, 13 plus 2 is 15. Hey, I think this is the first one that we actually succeeded. Well, other than the attack. So 15, that's exactly right. If the result is 15 or more, you predict the snake's movement correctly. Just barely. You foresee its attack and position yourself advantageously. All right, evade. We're gonna roll defense. This is a plus 6. That's 7 plus 6 is 13. Aww, that's too short. Do we have any plus defense here? That is enough. Oh, we do have surges. Add D4 to a single defense roll. We're gonna do that. Here's a D4, so we're gonna use 1 surge, and that's plus 3. Awesome. The snake's attack barely misses your evasive maneuver. And then we have flee. We're gonna roll Constitution. That's a 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. You attempt to run away, but the snake is too quick. It catches up to you and lands its attack. Reduce your health by 1. That's 4 so far. And then plead. That does not sound like something Syl would do. But, well, I guess it's forced upon us. Charisma, which is a plus 0. That is her worst trait, Syl's worst trait. Charisma, we've got a 10 and a 16. 10 plus 0 is less than 14. You try to plead with the snake, but your plea is ignored. The snake strikes, seemingly more agitated by your attempts. Reduce your health by 1. So that's a total of 5 health loss. So we'll do that in a second. Nagaya strikes at you fiercely in what proves to be its last attempt. The serpent's massive head descends, but as fate would have it, it crashes down on a large rock. The snake receives a severe wound, and in its dizzy state, it eventually succumbs, falling unconscious and becoming motionless. Well, that was lucky right there, right? All right, so minus 5 health brings us down to 11. And there you go. That is all for today. Thank you for joining me, and we will see what happens to this snake tomorrow. All right, bye-bye, everyone. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Wednesday, May 22nd, and we finally have enough back so that I can be on my normal table and have my normal playmat and stuff. And so that's awesome. We still have a boring background though, because we haven't yet finished setting up board games and stuff. So that will come eventually. But on to the daily quest. Nagaya's still body relinquishes the essence of life it was guarding. The white sands of stability ascend gracefully into the sky, shedding a radiant light upon the land. So today we get to take a rest. Awesome. And then take the white sands of stability, whatever that means. So first of all, take a rest. Restore your health to full. Yay! We didn't have to use any of those health items or potions or anything. We didn't even have to use a healing light. And so that goes up to 24. Okay. Restore the health of all party members to full, except for the dead one. He's still dead. But all of them are already full, so that's not a big deal. Regain all expended uses of abilities. We didn't use anything since the last rest, so that's all right. Remove poisoned and curse. That is excellent. That has been a burden for the last several weeks, as I'm sure you know. All right. Excellent. Change equipment if you desire. I'm good with that. I try not to have two of the same type of equipment anyway, so that's not a big deal. Change your party members. I don't have more party members than is assignable, so we're good there. And remove a single negative modifier caused by a wound. We don't have any wounds, so that's not a thing. All right, take the white sands of stability. The glowing light finally descends within your reach. You reach out to take it and store it away safely. If your virtue is, our virtue is 7, or Syl's virtue is 7. If it is more than 3, as you are holding the sands, you feel a brief moment of pure peace and calm. And that's all for today. So that was an excellent day of rest, and we are no longer poisoned or cursed. So thank you for joining me, and we will continue this quest tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Thursday, May 23rd. You discover a chest half buried in the sand. You dig it out and examine it. It is sure to hold some valuable treasures. You just need to get it open. So, if you have the amethyst key, and I still have a honey key, but I think we used that already. We probably don't even need to have that still on there. It unlocks a container, so I don't have that, so we need to pick the lock, and if we can't do that, we'll have to smash it. So, here we go. Pick the lock. Roll d20 plus dexterity. Reminder locksmith. And she is not a locksmith, and I don't think I even have... No, I don't have locksmith over there either. So, in any case, we are going to roll dexterity, so we have a +4 on that. That is 17 plus 4 is 21. I think that was a no problem on that one. So, if the result is 15 or more, the lock clicks. The chest opens and darts shoot out. Roll dexterity reminder, danger sense. So Syl does have danger sense. So this is going to be a +6 dexterity. So 16 plus 6 is 22. If the result is 14 or more, you avoid the trap. The treasure inside will be revealed on the next page. So let's find that out together tomorrow, shall we? All right, have a wonderful day. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Friday, May 24th. The treasure chest contains a marvelous artifact of power. Pick one item and take and equip. So we have these 3 items available: a black cap helm, twig strap gloves, and shiitake staff. So let's see what we have room for. This is a helmet, we can take that. Gloves, we could take that. Item, I am not giving up this item because it is the excellent item that I got from finishing last year's, and it gives me +1 to everything and +7 health. So we're not taking the item, regardless. So, looks like this is a charisma set, so no matter what I take, it will add to charisma, which is awesome because at the moment we have +0, or Syl has a +0, she's even. So this will make it +1, net of +1. So the helmet gives +1 defense in addition to that, and she's pretty good on defense, so I don't know that that's necessary. The gloves give +1 damage, which will be great. So on the damage rolls, we would have a total of +2 to whatever we roll, which will be a minimum of 4 since there's 2 dice. So we're gonna do the gloves. And I don't need this right here. So we're gonna do that. I can't cut it out though because I have to use the back of this for the next day. So after tomorrow, I will cut this out and add it to the equipment. So there you go. That's it. We're gonna take the twig strap gloves. Okay, well, thank you for joining me and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is either Saturday, May 25th or Sunday, May 26th, depending on when you decided to watch this. Amidst the barren desert, before you can escape to a more bearable climate, a now familiar hum can be heard from the tree spirit's hourglass. Once again, you pull it out and prepare to deal with the oncoming onslaught of unstable energy. The light intensifies, pulsating with increasing strength, before releasing a surge of corruption. Endure the surge. So we have this. Constitution, reminder danger sense. And you know what? I didn't yet write down this from yesterday's charisma. Well, that's not going to happen today anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that until we can cut this out. So, Constitution. We still has a +2 to Constitution plus the danger sense. So that's a +4. And this is a 19, which is awesome. So that's 23 total. If the result is 15 or more, you steel yourself against the powerful, corrupted energy, demonstrating resilience. And then we channel the energy. This is a wisdom roll with Arcane Adept. And she is not Arcane Adept. So the wisdom roll is a +2, just a basic +2. And it says, as the surge of corrupted power courses through your body, you must concentrate on maintaining control and preventing the curse from overwhelming you, using your inner strength to resist its adverse effects. If you have Brilliant Hourglass written down from earlier, brilliant, gain a +1 bonus. So wisdom, +2, the +1, so we have a +3 bonus on this roll. I hope I get good because it looks like we got a curse if we didn't. 6 +3 is 9. That's not cool. And I don't think I have any 9 to 15 actually. I don't have anything nearly good enough to do that. So I need to make sure I pick up some items to get rid of curse in the future because I don't have anything to get rid of curse. I mean, I know I checked before, but oh, you know what? I have 3 campfires. So we could use up one of those at some point to take a rest to get rid of curse, but we'll see if that's necessary. In any case, cursed again! Curses! So as a reminder, that just means that we have to, we have disadvantage essentially on all trait rolls. So roll twice, take the lower result. All right, well, that's all for today. So I need to cut this out and we will come back on Monday. I will see you then. All right, bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Monday, May 27th, and I got the twig strap gloves cut out and added to my equipment, and I have added the stats to Syl's stat sheet, so she now has +1 charisma, which is a total of +2, and her stat is -1, so now she has a net of +1 to charisma, and it also adds +1 damage. So we now have a total of +2 after rolling 2d8. So there's that. And on to today. With the information from Eldris on the Guardian's locations, you begin your journey toward the Iris River. Once you reach the shore, you find a small boat. You can use it to take a direct route across the Bay of Bliss, or a longer journey by land, passing through Sunbell for supplies. Well, I think it might be a good idea to go through the city to get some supplies since we are cursed. And hopefully they have something that will fix that. Otherwise, this has the fire campfire symbol. So I could just go ahead and use up campfire I'm going to put this on the bottom again. I could use up a campfire if we don't find that. I have 3 campfires, so I mean, why not, right? So let's go ahead and do that around the bay and through the city. So let's see, around the bay and through the city, roll a d20 plus wisdom and survivalist. And she still is a survivalist. So we're going to roll a d20, and because of cursed, we have to roll that twice and take a lower result. So we have 2, we got an 8, and we got a 4. Oh. So 4 plus 2 plus 2 is 8 total. And that is between 8 and 14. You are happy to be clear of the desert until an unexpected storm from the west dumps piles of snow on you. The journey is otherwise uneventful, and you make decent timing. You must consume 3 meal rations. And wow, we have exactly 3 meal rations left. So that is going to be 0. And hopefully, yes, okay. So the small city of Sunbelt provides welcoming. Oh, excuse me. So the small city of Sunbelt proves welcoming, and you can stock up on a few available supplies. So we have meal rations. I'm going to buy a good 10 of those. So that'll be 10 amber. And then we got a health potion, Phoenix Tears, removes a wound inflicted from death. Cleansing Crystal, consumed on use, removes the curse condition. So we're going to buy 2 of those. An antidote removes poisoned condition, so we'll buy one of those as well. So that's 2 cleansing crystals, which I'm going to use 1 right away to get rid of curse. And 1 antidote, that's going to be 30 plus 10 meal rations. So that's 4. I'm going to use 40 amber right now, which is kind of a bummer, but whatever. So 10 meal rations, 1 antidote, and 1 remaining cleansing crystal after we use the first one. So I'm gonna remove this, and we're going down to 19 amber, which is a bummer because there's a good chance we're going to semi-soon want to use some of that to buy, say to pay some new party members. But this is what we need now, and what we need to stock up on to ensure that she doesn't have the same issues in the future. So that looks like that is all for today. Yep. That's it. All right. Well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Tuesday, May 28th. As you venture through the swampy delta of the Iris River, numerous intriguing landmarks capture your attention, holding the promise of valuable clues to the Guardian's whereabouts. So, search the area for clues. We are going to... Oh, this isn't... Okay, I see. This isn't one of those X, start here and then move around, as I thought it would be. So basically, we're just searching. So I don't see any reason why we shouldn't just go straight down the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll search number 1. What clues are we looking for? I don't remember us needing... Begin your journey. So this is yesterday. Begin your journey to the Iris River. I don't even remember why we're going to the Delta. But we're here, and we're going to search. Oh, I guess of the Guardian's whereabouts. Okay. I'm not even paying attention to my own thing that I'm just saying to you. All right. In any case, we're going to search the area for the Guardian's whereabouts in Area 1. The surrounding rocks of this majestic waterfall are slippery and treacherous. But could there be something valuable at the top? We're going to roll dexterity. We have a +4 on dexterity, plus athlete. That'll be a total of +6. And, a 2. Well, 2 plus 6 is 8. We're not going to get anywhere near 15. So whatever, that's all right. You struggle to keep your footing on the rocks. You slip and fall and crack your knee. Reduce your health by 2. You may give up or try again to climb to the top. Well, in order to do that with a +6, I would need to roll at least a 9. So we're just for this, I'm going to go ahead and put down here 1, 2. We've lost 2 health so far, and I can do that. That way I don't have to write it multiple times. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's just do it. Try it again. 13 plus 6 is 19. Result is 15 or more. You navigate the slippery rocks with surprising grace and agility. Your every step precise and calculated. Interesting that we slipped and fell, and now we're precise and calculated. You scale the waterfall to the top and find a hidden cache of 3 amber. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put the amber up here. 1, 2, 3. We will add that if we get any more at the end. All right, area 2. A curious pile of rocks worthy of further investigation. That's right here. You may stop here or continue to explore before returning. Well, we're going to continue to explore. Area 3 over here. The damp, overgrown swamp is home to a variety of flora. Among these, a particular patch of brilliantly colored plants catches your eye. They shimmer with an enticing glow. Caught within their tendrils, you notice an object gleaming, possibly of significant value. Roll Constitution plus Danger Sense. Constitution, she has a +2 total. Danger Sense is another +2. This is +4 on this roll. That is an 8 plus 4 is 12. That is between 8 and 14. Well, what did I say? That was 12. We would need +3 to get up to the top one. And we have I could potentially get +3 Constitution with this. However, that's a much less than even 50% chance. So I think I'm gonna let that go. We're just gonna go with the 12 that we got. You avoid the most dangerous parts of the plant and retrieve the object, but not without getting stung. Reduce your health by 1. The object turns out to be a Bronberry. So we have 1 more health that we lost, and a Bronberry right here we just got. Consumed on use adds D4 just to strength on a single roll. Well, I guess that's obvious because it's a Bronberry. Ha ha ha. But and that's going to be mostly useless because Syl is incredibly good at strength. Although I'm sure I can use it at some point. Okay, so that is all for Area 3. Area 4, this arch here. Let's check that out. Amidst the murky swamp, an ancient archway, weather-worn and moss-covered, stands in solemn solitude. As you approach it, it radiates with an ethereal glow and conjures an illusory path leading into the unknown. What is this? Roll Intellect, Reminder Student, and Arcane Adept. And Syl is neither of those. Although I believe Student. She could become a student or use the Ivy Brush Tail to get student. And let's see, Intelligence. It was Intelligence, right? Yeah, Intellect +1. And she also does not have Arcane Adept. And neither do any of those. We have an Intellect here and a Student. So let's see what the roll is first. We've got a 12 +1, so that's 13. Oh, if it's 13 or less, yes, we're going to do one of those things. So let's go for the brush tail first, just simply because that's a 50-50 chance. If it's a red card at all, we are going to get it. So we have, that is not a red card, that's too bad. But at least it's not a face card, so the Ivy Brush Tail doesn't lose any health. So we're gonna do this again, and we're going to try the +1 Intellect with the Cricket. And we do have a red, or a heart, excuse me, greater than or equal to 4. So we get the +1 Intellect, however, it is a face card, so the Cricket is going to take 1 damage. That's too bad. Regardless, we got the +1 Intellect, so as I said, we had a 12, +1 is 13, plus 1 more from the cricket is 14. So if the result is 14 or more, you recognize this as an ancient teleportation portal. Gain a plus 5 bonus on your roll if you decide to walk through. Well, hey, if we got a plus 5 bonus, then we're walking through, right? All right, if yes, with caution, you step into the path and are transported to a different part of the swamp. Roll d20 plus intellect, reminder survivalist. So again, intellect, survivalist. So we got, first of all, we got the plus 5 bonus. We have survivalist, so that's plus 7. And intellect is plus 1, so we got a plus 8 on this roll. I like handling cards. So. All right, plus 8 on this roll. And that is an 11 plus 8 is 19, which is 16 or more. You find a hidden cache of amber. Gain 3 amber. All right, so we get 6 more amber. I'll just go ahead and write that on there. Okay, so at the end of this day, we have lost 3 health. Or still has lost 3 health, going down to 21 hit points. And gained 6 amber, coming up to 25 total amber. That was a not wholly unproductive day. Very nice. Okay. Well, that is all for today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Wednesday, May 29th. Amid the swamp, you come across a peculiar stack of rocks. However, it's the shape of the hole within that truly captivates your curiosity. As you touch the stone and place your hand on the hole, you hear a booming voice in your head that speaks in riddles. So today we have to answer the riddles, which means this is going to be a little bit of a longer one. So as it appears that we also have to translate the riddles. So answer the riddles. Riddle 1. And that is the solution with this key, but obviously I'm not going to do that until I try to answer it. I'm found in oceans, lakes, and seas. In your tears when you're on your knees. I flow, I fall, I create life. Yet I can also bring great strife. Drink me, feel me, let me set you free. What am I, as vital as can be? Well, it sounds to me like that's water. Flow, I fall, I create life. So bring great strife. That's the part that I don't get. Bring great strife. Drink me, feel me, let me set you free. What am I, as vital as can be? I would say water. That just makes sense. So I'm gonna read them all before we do the solution here. Riddle number 2. I have teeth, but never bite. Open secrets, bring to light. I'm not a riddle, but hold the clue. Without me, there's much you can't do. Silver or gold, simple or fancy. What am I that solves your quandary? That I don't really have any kind of clue at all. Teeth, but never bite. Open secrets, bring to light. Not a riddle, but hold the clue. Without me, there's much you can't do. I wonder if that's a key? Silver or gold, simple or fancy. What am I that solves your quandary? I would say... yeah. Keys have teeth. Obviously, they don't bite. They open secrets. I don't know about bring to light, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to go with key on that one. So we have water and key. Riddle number 3. I'm born from rain and earth's embrace. A squishy playground, a soft base. Neither liquid nor solid, but in between. On rainy days, I'm often seen. Where boots get stuck and children play, what am I? Come what may. And so that sounds like fog. Although a squishy playground, a soft base. Neither liquid nor solid, but in between. Yeah, it sounds like fog. or steam. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so rain makes mud on the playground. Okay, so it's more mud. So water, key, mud. Okay, that's what I'm going with. Water, key, and mud. Okay, so what do we have here? That is a T, and that is, let's see here. I'm not seeing that symbol anywhere. Nope. Getting lost in this already. Well, I will move on because I can't find that symbol for some reason. And this symbol is right there. That's an E. So I imagine that's the, but I don't see the H in here at all. Which means, yeah, I guess that works. Okay. A. That is also not here. I wonder if this is using the symbols that were from way earlier in the year that I don't have anymore. I didn't save them. Oh well. Let's move on to the next one, which is an S. So we're missing a letter here and a letter here, which is obviously an H. Okay. And that, I got a little glare from my light, so I'm having a hard time seeing that. Okay, that right there is a W. All right. Oh, this is going to be the word answer. So the answer, so an R, if it's here, R is, oh, maybe it's not. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah, that's an E as well. Oh, they made that weird looking. Yeah, that is an R. Okay. And then this is going to be the word is. Yep, that's an I. And that is an S. Okay, so here we go. And the first letter is W, so I think I am correct. Yep, that's an A. And that is a T. And that is, where's the E? Yep, it's an E. And that's another R. Okay, so water, got the first one right. Second one, and I'm going to, yes, all of the first part up to here is the answer is again. So we have A, that's a K, and that's an E, is that right? A key, it's not, yes, there you go. That's two words, not Aki. So a key, I got that one right as well. Cool. All right, so, and then this is also the answer is, so right here, and that is M, yep. The U right there, yep. U and a D. Nice. Got all three of them right. Cool. So, the only thing that would happen is each one that I incorrectly guess, a booming voice punishes you with thunderous sound wave that rocks your skull, reduce your health by D4. We don't have to do that. All right, well, that was kind of fun. I enjoy small little riddles like that, at least easy ones. I'm not very good at the harder riddles, but anyway, that was fun. Well, thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Thursday, May 30th. As you tread carefully through the swamp, the ground beneath your feet suddenly gives way, and you find yourself sinking into a pile of quicksand. I wonder if that's what was being alluded to yesterday when we were guessing the riddles. Anyway, it says, oh, we have a sword here and a backpack there, seemingly being buried in the quicksand. React quickly. Roll dexterity. So we get our d20 here and roll dexterity, danger sense, and survivalist, which actually we have both of those. So Syl gets a +4 for dexterity and a +2 and a +2, so that's +8 on this roll. That's not going to be too shabby. 8 + 8, 16. So react quickly. Panic threatens to take over, and you must react swiftly to escape its clutches. 16 is a 15 or more. So your skills and keen instincts come to your aid. You recognize the warning signs of quicksand before you can sink too deep into it. You must earn 4 successes before you can escape the quicksand. I see. So getting less than that would make these boxes more. So, okay, here we go. The swirling sand reveals evidence of past travelers that have succumbed to this trap. Perhaps one of the items can help you. So we are going to use the branch, the bag, or the sword. Well, I think Syl will go for the sword. I mean, come on. Not an excellent choice for help, but this sword is worth 3 amber if you manage to survive. Hey, hey, hey. That's hilarious. All right. She saw something useful, right? Maybe not useful for the current situation, but useful for the future. Continue to try the options below until you escape. So, we can either get help from a nearby swamp beetle, fight to break 3, or move slowly. Well, I mean, again, she's gonna fight. So, we're gonna roll strength. And strength is a +4. So we've got a 5 + 4 is 9. If it's 10 or less, your efforts to break free only lead you to sink further. Reduce your health by 1 as you tire yourself out. Well, I mean, there's nothing else going on here, so we might as well try Royal Might to roll it again, because there's nothing else to use it on. So there you go. 16 + 4 is a 20. There we go. Result is 16 or more, you muster all your strength and make some progress against the force of the sinking sand. Gain 1 success. So there you go. We got 1 success. 3 more to go. We're gonna keep doing this one. That's a 20, natural 20. We got a bonus here. Bonus reroll at some other point in time. And that is also a success. So we get 1 more success. 2 more to go. That's a 10 + 4 is 14. So if it's between 11 and 15, you're still stuck, but you maintain your position. And your composure helps you conserve energy. Try again. All right, here we go. That is an 8 + 4 is 12, so we're still between 11 and 15. Let's go again. 11 + 4 is 15, which is still 11 and 15. Again. 17, there we go. 20, that's a 21 with our +4. So we get, there it is, gain a success. We only need 1 more success. And that's another 17. Got our next success. And there we are. That is the end of the day. We got that sword, so that's worth 3 amber since we survived. And so 25 + 3 is 28. There we are. And that is all for today. Cool. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to my daily quest calendar. Today is Friday, May 31st. In the distance, the city of Mudbrook comes into view, but a troubling sight awaits. The swamp's waters have vanished, leaving it drained and dry. So, I can maneuver, or we must maneuver, across uneven terrain. Syl is going to roll dexterity, +4 on this. As you venture through the swamp, you encounter a section of dried, cracked ground. The uneven terrain poses a challenge, requiring you to test your balance and agility to avoid potentially dangerous falls. Let's see, we got an 18. That is a 22. If the result is 15 or more, your careful and skillful navigation through the cracked ground pays off. You discover a hidden cache of amber buried amidst the dried mud. Gain 2 amber as you uncover this unexpected boon. That is awesome. I will make note of that right here. Deal with the bugs. Charisma roll, reminder bug tamer. Is anyone over here a bug tamer? You are. All right, let's see if we need that. You come across a unique sight. A group of swamp beetles, both familiar and exotic, displaced by the changing landscape. Some seek refuge, while others could potentially pose a threat. All right, let's roll charisma, and Syl has a +1. That is a 16, which makes it 17. We will not need bug tamer. The result is 16 or more. Acknowledging their distress, you establish a rapport with the displaced creatures. They seem hungry. Do you give them a meal ration? Well, let's see. We have 10. Why not? Sure. If yes, they show thanks by leading you to a hidden path where you find 2 amber. Very nice. Well, that is that's nice because typically each ration costs 1. So we just made a net of 1 amber, which, I mean, whatever. Overall isn't all that much, but it's all right. We had fun doing it, right? And we helped somebody out. And lastly, investigate the mystical runes. This is a wisdom roll, reminder arcane adept, which Syl is not. You notice symbols and runes that were once submerged but are now exposed due to the receding waters. These ancient magical markings pique your curiosity. All right, let's roll wisdom +2. Ew, that's a 4. Well, whatever. Your efforts to decipher the runes prove futile, and you fail to understand their meaning or significance. Your frustration grows as you struggle to make sense of the magical markings. Well, that is all for today. Let's go ahead and add the 4 amber we gained. That'll bring us up to 32 amber. This area is getting a little well-worn. Hopefully there's a level up coming soon and then I get a whole new sheet. All right, that is all for today. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.